It's perfectly natural that your voice prosthesis is going to leak at some point. And what is leakage? It's when food or liquid is either coming through the prosthesis or around the outside of the prosthesis. So, what causes leakage? Well, typically, if you have bacteria that is occurring in the mouth and in the esophagus, which is the tube that connects the mouth to the stomach. And while the prosthesis is sitting there, that bacteria can attach to the prosthesis and cause the valve not to close all the way, so that when you take a drink of water or coffee, you're going to see liquid coming through the center, which is the most common type of leakage, through the center. The other type of leakage is around the outside of the prosthesis, which means that when you take a drink of something, you're going to see that liquid leaking around the outside into the airway. For most people, the first sign of leakage or food or liquid coming into your airway is that you would start coughing right after you take a drink. If that happens and you notice it, the next step would be to go to a mirror, and then while you're looking in the mirror with a good light, take a drink of something that you can see, most likely milk or coffee or juice, something that you'd be able to see if it's coming through. If you see leakage through the center, the next step would be to clean the prosthesis with your brush and your flush, and then check to see if it's leaking. If that took care of it, you're good to go. But if it didn't, then you would need to place a plug. Now, you never know when leakage can occur, so it's important that you always carry the plug with you. And this is a prosthesis with the plug in the center, just to give you a visual. Now, once you place the plug, you would call your clinician and make an appointment to get the prosthesis changed. If you notice that you're leaking around the outside of the prosthesis, you would go right to calling your clinician and making an appointment so you can get together and figure out why that's happening. Bacteria and fungus naturally occurs in everyone's mouth and esophagus. So while we can't prevent that bacteria from attaching to the voice prosthesis, what we can do is try to delay that attachment. So what can you do? Well, first, it's very simple. Brush the prosthesis and flush the prosthesis. You're going to do this 2 times a day. First brush, then flush. Second, oral care. And what that means is brushing your teeth, brushing your tongue, and also practicing good denture care are going to be the key, one of the keys to device life. And then finally, many people that have had a total laryngectomy take medication for reflux. And it's imperative, it's very important that you take that medication as prescribed. Now, if you're already doing these things and you're thinking, well, this is not enough, I keep having leakage, the next step is to work with your clinician to find some additional interventions that can help you.